And it's always easiest if you just compose this one piece at a time and march your way down the page. That way, if you do have to edit the code, you know it's at the bottom and it's easy to find. So I'm going to go down here, and again, I can see that I have 3 entries. And they all have this little div tag around it. So there's one, and you can hit enter so you can see them easily. So each one of these is one of the images that I've added. So again, all I want now is this href thing, which links it to the bigger picture. And I also want the image tag, which actually puts the image in there. So I'm going to delete this little div thing up here before my href. I'm also going to go in, and after where it says JPEG, where I've uploaded my image, it has all this little image anchor, style, all this other weird stuff. Left, float, margin, bottom. Get rid of all of that as well. So all I have is href equals, and then in quotation marks the link to the picture. And this is the full-size picture. The next thing that I'm going to see is the image tag, which is the little reference that I'm actually going to see on the blog. And so it'll say image, border, height, whatever. You can leave all of that alone. That can stay. You leave the A tag, and you just get rid of the div tag. And so what that does is it gets rid of all the formatting that makes it go to the left and centers it and does all this other stuff. And so I'm going to do that for each one of these. So I'm going to take that div tag again at the beginning, delete it. I'm going to go inside the href tag. And after I see the end of my JPEG link with quotation marks, it says image anchor, style, all of that. I'm going to delete everything all the way to my little greater than sign. So again, all I have is href equals, and then in quotation marks the link to the picture. The next one is another little less than sign, and it says image. Whoops. And that's my image tag, and it's going to say border, height. Just leave all of that alone, and then source is what actually links it to the picture. You leave all of that alone, and just get rid of, again, the div tag at the end. And so I'm doing this for all 3 of these that I want to show up in a series. If you don't care about showing little links to bigger pictures in a series, you don't have to worry about any of this. This is just if you want to do something like that. So again, I'm getting rid of all this extra little stuff. So all I have is href equals, and then my link, and then image, source, and I get rid of the div tag at the end. So what we should see now when we preview it is that they should all be kind of smushed together in one line. Yeah.
So Will, if you wanted to do a second line of 3, would you just add a break?
Yep. Yeah, if you wanted to do a second line of 3, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this to make it into 6. You would have to upload the individual images, obviously, but so now you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm going to do is after my 3rd image, if I type in that same little break line tag right here to enter it down, where it says br/, if I type that in, or I can copy it from up here, and I'll put 2 of them in there so that it gives me a little gap in between. Now when I go to preview it, I should have 6 images, and they should be stacked in 2 rows. And if you want to try to do this and you're having trouble, just come and talk to me. See, that space is a little bit big, so I'm going to go back, and I'm going to delete one of these break tags.
So you can't click on those images? They're not like...
Yes, you can. The href is what makes them open up the big picture. So now if I go to the bottom, you can see they're nicely spaced. This is just a preview, that's why I can't click on them. So if I go back to this and I actually update it, which one were we in? Group 1 or 2? I think I might have gone